Send best.
Yeah.
High fives.
Oh.
Gosh.
How we all doing?
Good. Talking about crack. We were talking about goldfish before, and then I was giving Trey the recap,
Oh.
like from our perspective.
Yes.
The last.
I don't have my character sheet up. Oops.
Oop, see.
Muy importante.
Muy,
Bro.
muy
Uh,
disappointed.
for shame, for shame.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I already had everything up.
I got everything else. I just was like, oh, I might need my character sheet.
Might
Yeah.
be important.
Yeah.
Me.
At least
It's kind of
for a little bit.
right.
Ah,
I'm having a slight thoughts. There it goes. For some odd reason, the map didn't want to like pop up on stream, and I was like, why?
Right.
Now it works. The minute I'm about to talk about it, it's like, oh, I fixed it.
Yeah, live.
I'm not fixed
Wrong.
anymore.
Wrong.
I'm not broken. Not at all. I have the wrong names up.
You're broken.
I mean, yes, we all established that.
Yeah.
I'm very broken. But yeah.
Don't.
So, sorry, this is gonna sound out of the blue. Eric. We earned 50 gold from from that work. What? The last time we played, right? I forget.
Yes, and you split it into 25 each.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
All right.
Gil earned
Yeah, no.
5 gold himself.
Yeah. He earned his own money.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We were.
So now he has 10 gold.
Yes.
Yeah. Good on him. Good pay. Good lad. Just a good lad.
Strong lad.
Yes. Strong lad.
Speaking of strong lads, Sada, last time, as Cass and Todd were exploring the town and meeting strange, half-blown up wizards and stealing back the money they paid them.
Whack blows.
You don't remember that? I remember that.
I vaguely remember.
And shopping for new fancy clothes, you get a
yes.
message to go
Yes,
meet
we're on a
the
shop.
mayor. Upon arriving, you guys are sat in a room. You, Infernity, and Gil, as you guys have been left alone with the child. You guys are sat in a room with very nice furniture, not the comfiest furniture. It isn't long before the mayor, who is a very portly fellow, comes in with a red-headed woman that you remember Cass disappearing off to with the night before.
Yep.
He talks about your brother and hoping that you're just as strong as he is, if not stronger, and offers you to do a mission as he's feeding grapes to said woman, who's currently sitting on his lap.
Pampering here. I mean, I'd do the same.
Oh no, Trace, are you there?
Yes.
I'm here.
Hello?
Okay.
I think it's
I'm
listen.
I'm listening.
Okay. I might have to turn you up just a tad bit. That's fine. But he has offered you to do a job for him where he's having some issues as people report some disturbances and sounds at a cemetery that they're trying to exhume bodies and transfer to a new cemetery so they can build new housing on top.
My question is, why the fuck would you fuck with bodies or dead bodies in the first place?
Well, I mean, we're technically not disgracing the dead. Well, giving them
They
a
are.
in a way. Well,
Yeah. I mean, they do mention he has mentioned that he's gotten permission from the families and they're being respectful, but they are exhuming them and then reburying them in a better site.
at least they had permission from the families. At least someone, I think.
Yeah.
So,
And I do remember one thing from the supposedly, like I asked if there was any enemy. So there was one in particular, one possible, not enemy, but the operation. It was the former mayor, yes.
yes, the old foreman. He's mentioned that
Yeah.
he's had some disgruntles about moving the bodies. Technically, it's called a caretaker, so I might have used the wrong term before.
No, it's all right. Either name works. Caretaker or morticianer.
Mm-hmm.
Morticianers prepare the bodies.
Oh,
Infernity's
Anyway.
learning a lot about dead bodies right now. It's funny.
yes. Yes, I am. Anyway,
But yeah, he's offering you this job, and if you manage to complete it, he will sponsor you, Sada, for the tournament in the capital. Well, he'll think about it, depending on how your job, how well the job you do.
the results. Yeah.
Secret.
It's an interesting proposal.
Indeed it is. If you take it, I will keep my word. As he continues to just not only feed grapes to the lovely woman on his lap.
Do you want to know what the person who maintains and is in charge of the cemetery is called?
Isn't
Is
it
it not your gravekeeper?
caretaker?
Undertaker.
A sexton.
Right?
A what?
Sexton.
Never
Interesting.
heard that.
I assumed it was an undertaker.
Undertaker / morticians prepare the bodies and arrange the funeral rites.
Oh, well,
The person who maintains the cemetery, also referred to as a caretaker of a cemetery, is a sexton.
Mhm.
wow.
All bad terms all around.
Anyway, just gotta take it. Go ahead. Anywho.
So I was curious and I had to look it up, and then I was like, I gotta tell him.
Oh no, yeah, understandable.
Thank you for the alert,
Sada just looks at
Shadow.
it for a moment and just raises his eyebrow and says, "If you're true to your word, then I suppose I can't say no, can I?" He stands up and reaches out to shake his hand.
He will.
So we have a deal then?
He will gently scoot Martha into the seat beside him, and she will pout as he gets up and gives you a firm handshake. Sounds like a deal.
All right then.
Well,
He will ring a bell, and one of the stewardess will come, and he will lead you and Infernity and Gil outside.
well, that was an interesting talk.
Sada just smiles and says, "This is the first time I felt a little bit amped up about this kind of thing. Ever since I've been here.
What, to go into graveyards?
No, to finally get some information.
Ah,
It's been
that's
been
true.
worrying the entire time." He just
Finally.
smiles. He says, "Well, I don't know. This graveyard thing is gonna be annoying to say the least. They just want us to clear it out, or they just want to find out why or who's."
They probably want us to inspect around, because I feel like that other fellow who is in charge of the graveyard, I feel like he has a motive. Potentially. I don't know. But we'll never know until we find out right?
Yep. I have a feeling that somebody screwed up. That or somebody is deciding to use the bodies, perhaps, or use the bodies in reanimation.
Necromancy. Ugh. That stuff makes my spine tingle, man.
It is creepy.
Hmm. Necromancers should learn to respect the dead. Well, should we tell the others?
Yeah, probably should.
Last I checked, they left us with the little one. Which I don't mind. We had a nice little luncheon.
That's fair.
I wonder where they could be now.
Alright. So you guys are heading back to the... Where are you heading, actually? So I know where to transfer.
I guess we could wait outside a bit, see if,
Outside the mayor's house?
what do you think?
Hello?
What do you think, Sarah?
Say again? I'm sorry.
Do we want to just wait outside the mayor's house, or just walk around to find him?
Might as well walk around.
Alright. We'll do some walking.
Alright. So, you guys will walk about. Any particular direction that you wish to go?
Nah.
Well, not really. Yeah.
More of wandering.
Yeah, just simple wandering.
Alright. I feel like you guys would wander, at least semi-wander, back kind of in the direction towards the inn. So I see you guys kind of going up and are exploring a bit, if that's correct.
Yep.
That's fair.
Where on the map is the inn, by the way?
The inn is way over here. Bling!
Well, depending on our walking speed, because we were heading back up towards the festival area.
That is true. So, I would say... So, as you guys have wandered here, you guys would have made it up to here.
How busy are the streets?
They're not... I mean, you're getting closer to the festival area, so they are a bit busier as people begin to kind of hustle and bustle. But it's not too busy, like it's not crowded, so it's not like a slammed environment.
You know, from a distance, you would see a tall man with flaming hair, right?
I mean, from a distance, yes, a tall man with flaming hair and an even taller man with dragon-ish features are very stand out.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Once we round the corner and so we catch sight, guys will turn to Todd and be like, "So, should we catch up with them, or shall we see what they're up to?"
I mean, I don't think there's a big rush. Meaning, I don't want to run after them.
Wow.
It sounds very
I will catch
godlike.
up to them.
Are you saying we're bad company?
No, I'm just
He just
saying that it's
doesn't
so
want to
early
exert
in the
energy.
morning.
He doesn't want to do
Exactly.
physical exercise, man. Get it right.
You know, that's fair.
The only physical exercise Todd does is elsewhere.
I was gonna say.
Exactly.
I was. No.
Oh yeah, because we were on our way to lunch. Or did
Oh,
we
we
just
haven't
have
even had lunch?
I feel like, didn't you guys eat before you went into the clothing store?
Right. I think we did.
I
Yes.
was gonna say.
So now,
Really should.
early afternoonish, or middle afternoon. So we'll just sort
We'll
of
make our way over.
we'll watch them. Basically, we'll sort of keep the distance and just sort of see where they're going.
Make
But
them a little uncomfortable.
make them feel like somebody's watching. But well,
Wow, okay.
Cass could blend. Cass could blend in.
I don't blend in.
But yeah, as you guys are walking about, you can see there's various different shops here. You can see that you are in the more richer district. So you are seeing like more fancier stuff, like high-priced clothing. You can see there's some people selling jewelry outside. There's perfume shops. You're coming across like there's people selling vintage wine. There's a whole bunch of like different types of shops on this strip. As well as mixed behind these, you can definitely see houses of more important people, we'll say.
Sorry.
Just
What's this building?
that building, that is the big
what I've-
grain storage building. So if you zoom out, you can see like a bunch of grain and barley. That building is one of the, I think, 8 buildings that are meant to store and distribute that.
Okay.
They're not all star-shaped, but
Yeah.
Let's see.
listen, I got bored. I got tired of making squares.
I feel you.
It's like you can only
Sometimes
draw.
you gotta throw a Star David.
Yeah, just throw Star David in there. It's like you get bored sometimes. You're like, I don't want to be drawing this anymore. So
Man, I guess we can like look at the stuff as we're going.
Yeah. Sort of browsing.
as a curiosity, Sada Infernity, what is your passive perception?
Passive is a 10.
10.
Interesting.
12.
Watching me.
It's not too crowded of a street. I would say, as you guys are going to turn the corner, Sada, you do catch a glimpse of Cass and Todd coming up from behind you. Not moving at a fast pace, but kind of just moving along.
I wiggle my fingers at him.
Nah. I
Out of here. Not you. Sorry, the dog.
Is that fine?
I don't know if you're hearing that. Just let me know if you are.
I don't hear anything.
Okay. I just started playing music finally.
Okay.
Alright, so. He'll look at them and say, well, took y'all long enough. I was wondering if y'all were, ever gonna come back.
You shouting that from 30 feet away?
So long.
He'll start walking towards them slowly.
So as you guys are rounding the corner, you see Sada turn and then just go back down the street. Verdity
Bye.
saying, like, shouting something as he goes, and you're like, what? And then you turn around and then you can see Cass and Todd.
I turn around hearing Frog and follow. Huh.
Blend you all together. There you
The
are.
urge to showcast the new spell.
No. Wait, what? What?
That.
What?
Where have you two been?
Around.
Shopping, I assume.
Sure.
Well, I mean, that is
I
what
mean,
we did.
we kind of did do some. It's not a lie.
Technically, I was the one that was shopping.
I window shopped.
Browsing. Anyway,
Yeah.
we saw your lady friend today, actually.
Oh, you did?
Sorry.
Yeah,
With
I
who?
guess the mayor.
Good for her.
he definitely likes her a lot. Anyway,
Well, I mean, she is a wonderful woman.
we've got some information, actually.
Oh?
Yeah, we got some information of Sarah's brother.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, supposedly his sponsor. We could be able to track his old sponsor.
Oh, that's good.
Shit.
He offered us a deal, though. Or, well, he offered Sada here a deal. We got a job from the mayor. He wants us to investigate some strange sounds or things going on at the graveyard. They're trying
Where's
to
that at?
I was gonna be a smartass. I'm sorry. At the graveyard.
Well, like, I thought you would have just said, just follow the smell of corpse. That's
Yeah.
So, the graveyard, if you zoom very far out, is actually over here. Bing.
outside the wall. Okay, outside the wall.
Yeah.
Then.
I missed the ping.
Hold on.
It's
I'll
like,
ping it again.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was thinking it was that building down at Bulwark Row. That's probably just a church.
That's just a church.
uh,
Yeah, they buried the dead out here, and they're trying to rebury them over here. So,
Trying to rebury them.
They're not very smart people.
well, that's what
Especially
the
if
mayor said.
that's the main church. Because then you gotta haul the dead body all the way over there. Now
Yeah.
all the way over there.
They could
Well-
have magic.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have their own. I'm sure they have their own mystical bodies. He did get permission from the families anyway, so
I mean, technically, in this time period, people still believe that dead bodies are dirty, and can
True.
and they cause sickness. So the farther away from the town that they are, the safer the town is.
True.
oh, that actually would be understandable.
Hey, a little bit of history for you.
Yeah,
We're learning today.
You're learning.
All right, but yeah, no. He'll sponsor Sada. If we do this job right, he'll sponsor Sada in the tournament.
When does he want you to do this?
He didn't specify a time, but we could.
Probably the sooner the better.
Yeah, we could probably go tonight if you want, or if we don't have anything going on now, we can go there now.
Well, let's see. Spooky graveyard at night or spooky graveyard during the afternoon?
I mean, there's less spooky stuff that'll happen during the daytime. So I'm all for daytime.
Yeah.
We did get some other piece of information, but there may be a potential. This is just me guessing. They may have a potential witness or someone involved with this disturbance.
Oh? You got a name?
Supposedly it's a former mayor, like the one who used to handle the graveyard.
Oh.
So I'm not saying that he could be involved. This person could be involved, but we can't rule it as a potential theory.
Did you get a name?
Was there a name, Aaron? I forget.
You were not given one, no.
Yeah. Yeah. No name. Sorry.
Okay, well. Let's see. So, a group could stake out the graveyard, and another person or group could track down this person, you know,
I
give him
mean,
a little talking to.
well, you'd have to talk to the mayor then if you want to find out about this supposed person. But
Mhm.
that could work. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that could work pretty well.
And then, you know, after they could meet up with the others at the
Yeah,
graveyard.
that could work. Yeah.
Great.
What do you think, Sada?
That sounds perfectly fine.
All right, then. I
I'll
guess. How do
Track
you want
down
to-
the, well, I think, I'm a bit, qualified to
for
track
sweet
down
talking-
and,
sweet
yeah.
talking. Most definitely.
would anyone like to join me? I already know Gil. I know where he's gonna go.
Adventure!
Adventure.
Spooky graveyard, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Well then, I plan to investigate the graveyard myself.
Todd, would you like to pay a visit to the mayor?
Just stuck in a rock in a hard
So-
place.
So just
Just
No worries.
spooky or boring mayor house.
both are scared. No, I'm just kidding.
Holy
Like,
suck. No, I'm kidding.
Flip a coin.
Oh. Yeah, well,
I can
why not?
handle,
Okay.
Oh, you'll
Okay.
join me.
We'll do odds for spooky house and evens
Evens for
for mayor.
Okay.
Evens for mayor. Okay, I guess I'm going with you to mayor's house. The coin has chosen going to the mayor's house. That's fine. I didn't want to hang out with dead bodies anyway.
At least not yet, anyways.
Yeah, not yet.
Oh.
Alright, so I guess it's Sada, Gil, and I will head out to the cemetery then, while you guys get some dirt on, get some information.
Keep the boys safe, will you?
Oh, can do.
Oh, DM.
Yes.
How long is Gil's hair right now? Does it look overgrown?
No, it's quite short.
Okay. That's just for a later thought.
Later thought, haircuts.
Haircut.
Alright, whoop. Whoop. We're gonna move these guys over
Whoop,
here.
whoop.
Basically, we met up to get filled in, and we get to double back.
Woohoo. Mayor's house. I mean, it is better than going to the graveyard. Wait, we're going to the graveyard afterwards, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, it
Probably.
depends
Most likely,
on
yeah.
what we find out about the former
This other mayor.
caretaker. Yeah.
Mayor caretaker. I'm gonna call him mayor caretaker.
We're gonna start with you guys, just because I don't have to switch maps this way.
That's true. Yeah.
After getting
That's fair.
directions, you guys head to, thank you, the mayor's house. Upon reaching the mayor's house, you see a familiar redhead exiting the mayor's house.
Oh, look, it's your girlfriend.
More like it was, more like everyone and someone was having a turn.
Oh,
Oh.
Is it? Are we seeing her from a distance, or it's like we're at the door and then door opens, there she is?
You're seeing her from a distance. You haven't made it past the gate yet. You just see her walking out of the estate. Apparently applying something to her lips as she goes.
What? Rainfort, Cass will, like, if she, like, looks up and catches that, he'll smile and, like, give, like, a wink type thing.
She'll wave as she puts stuff back into her bag. Seem to be all over the place today, aren't you?
As are you.
I have jobs
Have a
to do.
lovely... I'm sure you left the mayor in a very pleasant mood. He grins.
I mean, that's the job. She takes out a perfume and she starts spraying it.
Well, hopefully I can get you later. Maybe I'll have another job for you.
Well,
We'll see. If you don't have an appointment, you might not be able to go in.
Well, you met our friends earlier. Or just... Actually, perhaps... Do you perhaps know who the former caretaker mayor name was?
Oh, that's Brincian Fabian.
Okay. He live around here?
No, he lives over at the cemetery nowadays.
Oh,
that checks out.
alrighty then. Well, that save us from talking to...
The whole mayor.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I guess we're heading to the cemetery earlier than we thought, Todd.
Yay!
Joy.
I'm so excited.
Guess we'll be like, it was a pleasure running into you again. And, pleasantries and...
Yeah.
and
She'll
stuff.
blow you a kiss as she goes off to her next appointment.
You'll do
Wow.
that cheesy thing where you, like, grab that blown kiss and, like, hold it or whatever. Easy, what do you expect?
I see Todd just going, ugh, gross.
Nobody actually does that.
It's a game.
Alright.
For some reason, I'm always picturing, like, cheesy, like, sitcom.
No, it's funny. I like it.
Cass is like in a cheesy sitcom, and then Todd's in reality like, oh, that's gross.
Hello.
Like a cheesy 80s sitcom. Like little extra cheese.
So like in Cass's point of view, there's like hearts and stuff, and everything has a pink fog. Todd's vision, it's just natural,
Okay.
everyday life.
It's just
Not
Mean Girls.
a fog, but a bit of a laugh track.
Oh, laugh track? Okay. Alright.
Oh, that was funny.
You guys will begin your trek later after everyone else toward the cemetery. Let us go. Hold on. There's one thing I have to double check. I'm so glad I came here. Okay. One moment as I fix the map. Because I was having issues with Tableplot the other day, and it accidentally deleted a bunch of maps, and I forgot to double check this.
Oh,
Oof.
Yeah.
That's never fun.
Yeah. I thought I got them all, but I guess there was one.
well, just the one you forgot.
The one I forgot is the one that
Happens.
I needed.
Right, happens to be the one that you need.
I was like, there's no
Love
way
it when that
that...
happens.
It's like, there's no way that one's missing. Like, I was convinced. As you guys are walking on your way over there, Sada and Farley, are you guys talking about anything in particular?
Honestly, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it would. I think it just small time. Nothing too serious.
Yeah.
Bill's probably going on about adventure. And
Yeah,
can't
you
wait
know,
to fight something.
Yeah, I think he'll be talking about what he hopes to fight one day, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just there, just listening on to his like imagination.
Yeah,
Right.
totally.
Yeah, we're just
And-
humoring it in the good way, you know.
Yep.
Kids got dreams. You gotta respect it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
On Cass and Todd's walk, Cass wants to pull out, or Cass will pull out the coin he acquired from the wizard guy, the pendant of the three sisters,
Yeah.
and he'll cast Identify.
Cast identify on it? Okay. 1 second. I forgot you had that spell.
Did I not use that?
You
thought I
used it
used
on,
it on there.
something. I think you used that on something else.
I don't think I rolled very high, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Just that it.
Uh,
yeah, that's right. You
It
rolled
did,
the-
yeah,
that
it did say it was like religious, and that was about it.
that it had magic, but it's like there's something about it, but
Oh, that's right. I only rolled an Arcana check
yeah,
or a detect. Yeah,
yeah. I think it was an Arcana check.
that's right. My bad. I was thinking.
Well, I need to roll. I just accidentally dropped my thing and it rolled something good.
Oh.
As I'm trying to multitask here. Just bring everyone over here real quick. As I attempt to fast track trying to fix this. So magical item. I have so many items. Pendant. This one will give the blessing of resistance. It only allows you to choose one type, and it resets every day, but you have to have a gem correlating to that type with it. So acid is a pearl, cold is a tourmaline, fire is garnet, and so on and so forth.
Depending on the gems. That's actually a cool concept.
I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I come up with some weird shit, and sometimes it's cool shit. It's just a mixed bag sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool idea. Cool concept.
After studying the coin, doing the little spell thing, take Castle like, it provides resistance. But it needs a gem of some sort. Cool.
Sure, you could find
That'll be
some
helpful.
gems. There's some
Oh,
drawers back there. If you really wanted to.
Perhaps later. A little crowded right now.
Ah.
Having a fight, it's not wanting to add your characters, and I don't know why.
Gosh.
And then every time I do attempt to add a character, it takes me all the way to the left of the screen, and I'm like, why are we here? Right.
Why are we still here?
I don't know. We're having technical difficulties. Listen, it's not a Fox stream
No.
unless something fucking breaks.
No,
Right.
that's fair. It wouldn't be a Fox thing.
Like something breaks every stream, and I'm like, why? Why are we doing this?
Where's the lie?
Why are you so big, Invernity?
I'm a grown boy.
Big boy.
I'm a big grown boy. Like I'm a big grown boy.
Oh, I forgot to give Todd's character name, but it's fine.
It's fine.
I need Cass.
Did two people sigh at the same time, or did I get an echo?
I think two people sighed at the same time.
I think so, yeah.
Because someone else sighed with me, and I don't know who.
Hello.
Jeez, Cass. You're also big. Alright.
Big Cass.
I must resist joke.
Don't say it.
I don't want to know.
We already know what it is.
Well, at least Martha does.
Oh.
Okay.
And Todd.
I now know what it is.
Papa.
What the fuck?
Baba.
Papa.
I am looking for my one NPC token. Where you at?
Where you at?
Where you been?
Where you at? I need you. But I can't find you. This is a problem.
This is no bueno.
Okay.
There's no bueno.
Yeah. It's certainly no bueno.
No.
Do I have a generic old person that I can use until I find the right one?
I can be a generic old person. No.
Yeah, the generic.
You can just use a copy of Infernity.
Wow.
I don't know which character is actually the oldest.
I'm gonna guess Sada. Sada seems sus. Suspiciously immortal.
Let me see it. Really certain I put it.
Cass is baby child.
Oh.
Legal baby child.
I made Infernity
Am I?
23.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I kept Todd pretty young too.
You're Todd's like a year older than him.
Todd, how old are you? 22.
Okay, so a little bit older.
Wow. I made you forever ago, Todd.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had him for a while.
He's
I have had
definitely
him for a
old
while.
then. He's definitely older than everybody else then.
How old is Sada?
30.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your dad.
Yeah.
Designated dad friend.
All the girls hit on him because he looks older.
Okay, well. We just pretend they're facing the tombstone. Sorry.
Okay.
Very big beard.
Or that's beard. It's not a beard.
I know.
Alright, as you
they're
guys
facing.
as you guys reach the tomb, the cemetery, you are greeted with it doesn't look too big, but it is a slightly well-mannered cemetery. You can see there's a little bit of patches here and there that are overgrown, but other than that, it does look okay. You can see some tombs off to your left that seem to have been recently dug back up.
Yep.
And as well as some that have been dug to your right.
bad of a graveyard. Well, while we're here, may as well speak to the caretaker. Mind if I try rolling perception to see if I can spot him?
I think I'll also do the same.
Okay, you guys can do so.
Oh, damn! What is up? I am apparently blind. That's a 3.
A 3? Alright.
Yeah, I am blind.
You cannot see past this fog. You're like,
Yeah, the fog is thick as grits.
you're just like, okay.
Thank you. I love that saying.
What do you got, Sada?
Hold on just a minute. 21. Nice.
Of course.
21?
Peering through, you can see the fog. Through the fog, you do see someone at a gravestone off to your left.
Huh. He just looks at it and says, "There's somebody looking at one of the gravestones here."
Could be the caretaker. We should probably let's go check it out.
You can move your characters. Okay, that part. So,
I pat Gil on the head, like stay close, alright?
okay. Can do. I finally got his voice down. Okay. Can do.
Alright. So yeah, we'll enter the graveyard and make our way over to the man.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gil. I didn't mean to do
Yeah, shrinking. He's tiny.
Oh, he's strong.
He's just a little tiny guy.
I think. Yeah, I'll start. Excuse me, sir.
The closer and closer you get, you realize that it is not a sir that you're looking at, but a woman with long white hair trailing behind her head as she is washing the grave in front of her.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, ma'am.
She does not respond to you.
He just looks at the woman for a moment. And he's like, he just looks at Infernity for a moment and just taps his spear, indicating get your gun out just in case. But he just looks at Gil. He says, do not come any closer. Do not come any closer than to where I'm going.
Yeah.
Stay behind Infernity.
I nod to Sada and quietly just take my pepper box off my belt.
Sada is slowly going to come close to the woman and say, "Ma'am, is everything okay?" He's gonna be about there.
As you get closer, she doesn't say anything to you, but you can see on her face just tracks of tears going down her face as she's wiping the tombstone. Whoops.
What is on that tombstone?
What languages can you read?
I can read Common and Primordial.
Draconic, Infernal, and Common.
Okay, you cannot read what it says.
Wait, what does Gil read?
You gonna ask him?
You know what? Sure. I'll whisper
Sure.
ask him, hey, what can you read?
Common and Elvish?
Does it look Elvish on the
I mean, it
tombstone?
looks like fancy script, yes.
This is an Elvish graveyard, eh? We gotta make sure. kind of quietly call up the side, like, is she okay?
He just gives a shaky hand at the moment.
You hear a voice shout at you guys. Who are you?
Oh,
Sada just raises his eyebrow.
You see an older elven individual. He had long white hair, but like slightly scraggy white beard as he pops out of the house.
I was looking at who the. I was wondering if the woman was all right, sir.
Leave
Who
her
are you?
be. She's He's like, leave her be. Let her grieve. I'm the caretaker of this place.
Just wanted to check on her. That's all.
I holster my pepper box back in my belt.
Yep. He's
we
like,
didn't mean to intrude, sir.
we're just checking on this place and making sure everything is good here. We were told that. Actually, yeah, we're gonna move. Sada is gonna move closer to him.
Yeah, we're gonna move closer.
We were inspecting the graveyard. We were told that there was some malfeasance around. We wanted to make sure that everything was okay here and there was nobody fucking with anything.
Sorry, you threw me off with such a big word. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He will look at you and say, nothing here but the dead, and occasionally living.
Are you certain about that? We've heard tell from the people that there have been some disturbances, sounds going on around here.
Do you
Unless it's
hear
he just
anything?
thinks about it for a moment. Is it the woman? When has she been? How many days has she been there crying?
Today.
So she just arrived.
So that means more than likely, past few days, somebody's been coming here. You haven't noticed anyone else?
It's not my job to pry into the people who grieve.
Well, you don't know if they could be grieving. You're not sure. We don't know. You don't know if they're grieving, though.
It's a graveyard. What do you do at a graveyard?
You could grieve, yes, but there also is a potential grave robbers.
No one would dare rob this cemetery.
Why is that?
Sorry, I just saw a message and I giggled a bit. Sorry.
You're good.
Everyone knows to respect the dead around here. Well, most people do.
Even so, we came here to investigate these reports.
What reports? You keep talking about reports. I've not had one person complain. We're far enough from the city that no one can hear us.
That
Comes from the mayor.
Of course it does.
What do you mean?
All he wants to do is make more room for more buildings and move farms about. He doesn't care about the history or the culture. He takes out this big bowl that was behind him on the table and just starts slurping it.
I'm sure the mayor must respect history, but surely you could probably understand, like, it's to help those who do not have homes. Yes?
There are plenty of homes in the city. Tell me, on your entire trek out here, did you see any homes? Any farms?
Well,
Unfortunately, no.
no.
Exactly. This land was long ago dedicated for the dead. You can move in any direction but he's decided to choose here.
So what do you propose? I'm not going to come here and tell you you need to move off the land, of course. But the gentleman seems pretty adamant about either having you move or having
Right.
something happen.
I'm not gonna do much. Sonny, look at me. What can I do to stop him? I'm too old and I don't give a shit. If he wants to make a big mistake, that's his own problem. I'm just going to sit here.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Every land that's ever been given to the dead, or given to the dead, any land taken away from the dead, always brings bad luck and misfortune. I don't know why I tried to combine those two words, but it's fine.
You're suggesting an omen? Sort of a bad omen to the people?
Of course. I may be old, and maybe I'm a bit too superstitious.
No, I too am a believer of omens and things like that. But still, it seems a bit...
I can kind of understand where you're coming from. I understand the desecration of,
a resting place.
desecration of a resting place is not the smartest move. So, here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to recommend. Don't let them take the land, but discuss with the mayor. Why don't you discuss with the mayor personally?
I've already tried, Sonny. Multiple times. He's too busy in his own head to listen.
So, we might have to force it.
You can't force nothing. Listen, Sonny,
And he just looks at him and raises his eyebrow. I mean, there are ways of getting what you want the way you need to. Now, it's usually not respectable, but there are ways.
Sonny, I understand your heart's in the right place, but trust me, it will come back on him.
He just looks at him and says, "Tell you what. Within the next few days, make sure nobody's around, and make sure nobody's around. That way, the jackass can get what he wants. We'll impose on him the importance of perhaps finding a different location. But if he doesn't listen, then he doesn't listen."
You're too stubborn for your own good. It's gonna get yourself killed.
He just smiles and says, "Hasn't got me killed so far."
It's because you're
Sometimes
young
it's
and
good.
foolish.
He says, I'm probably older than most of the people on my team, and being stubborn has taught me that it's called fighting for what you believe in no matter what. And even my old brother knows about that.
If you fight for what you believe in, is what you believe in truly right. You can justify and you can justify, but in the end, you're being foolish. You cannot fight up against a creature 10 times stronger than you and expect things to go well. Yes, the older I get, the more loopy I sound. But trust me, do not fight this. History has shown time and time again who stands on top and who falls down. But I won't stop you if you try. I know better than that. Sometimes you have to learn and face the consequences yourself.
He just smiles and says, "You're fair. I'll, like I said, just make sure that he's I'll make sure that it is impressed upon him one more time that he shouldn't be touching the land. However, if he does continue, he continues. And I would say try to make sure that everything is. I would say allow the people to move the bodies that they need to. If they are at least trying to make sure that the dead are undisturbed at least as much as possible, I think it's fair to at least allow them to do so.
I
Especially with the
promise
members of
you,
their families.
I promise you, I have not interfered with anybody wanting to move their dead. They have come, they have taken. I let them do what they do.
He just smiles at him and holds out his hand.
He'll take it.
All right.
At this point, Cass and Todd, you have arrived.
Woo.
What timing?
Yeah, I know, right? Right at the end of this.
I was muted.
I
I forgot. I was like, oh shit. Never mind. Hi.
Hi, I have to do a thing. Shit.
I muted myself for a reason.
You have to do a thing.
I gotta do a thing, guys.
Gotta do a thing.
Okay.
Thing.
You should
You want
be
us to roll to see if we can see them from as we're entering?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll use the roll I accidentally rolled earlier. It was an 18 plus it was what a perception?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Perception. And I got a 15.
22.
Yeah. 22 allows you to see that they're up there talking to somebody. You can also see another person at a grave. A little bit to your left.
Cass will tap Todd on the shoulder and point towards the ones talking, and gesture towards the other person.
What's the other person look like?
The old woman they were talking to.
Oh yeah, I know that's who it is. I don't know if Todd knows what it is.
Well, and basically gesture towards the other person at a gravesite, and sort of be like, softer. It's like, shall we join them or?
Sure, I suppose.
Okay. We'll join it or follow or go up to those on the stoop.
Okay. You should be able to move your characters and then move Todd. You can see.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Sada is shaking.
Sorry, my pen made my mouse fly across the page. Yeah, okay.
Upon getting up there, you see Sada shaking the old man's hand.
Todd, I do feel like we missed something.
I think we just missed the hard part.
Yeah.
Sada just raises his eyebrow. I'm assuming he hears them.
Yeah, they're not being as quiet or anything. It's just because they're right up behind him now.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
quite obnoxious about it.
Just like, well,
It's Todd.
you
He's
have
like-
such impeccable timing.
Yeah, you guys have the worst timing in the world.
It's my job.
We've already taken care of. There's nobody here. There hasn't been anybody here. It's just been
The
the old
graveyard?
woman tonight. Yeah, the old woman tonight is grieving. Guys asked us to let her grieve, and he's already warned the mayor about building on the land, but the mayor won't listen. will impress upon him that he should try to go somewhere else, but the gentleman doesn't want us stopping him because he knows that it's going to be a curse. It's going to be
Land
cursed.
for the dead will remain land for the dead.
Oh boy, this will be an awkward conversation for sure now.
That's
Hmm.
fair.
So now we're on it. Our goal is different then.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try and talk the mayor out of choosing a different location for the homes and farm.
Oh, wait, he wants to build homes and farms out here, or
Yes.
homes out here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Which-
want-
Why?
I understand. However, that land in particular, although he just, for a moment, he thinks about it. You said no one has ever desecrated anything around here, right? No one's tried searching for something recently?
Nope. This land is for the dead and everyone respects it.
Except the mayor.
Has it always been for the dead?
Yeah. Since the founding of the city.
That's gonna be a doozy of a
Yes.
curse.
Anyone been to the other where they're moving the bodies to? Besides from the people moving them?
I assume the families that have agreed to let people be moved.
So, do you have names of any of the people who have agreed to let their family members be moved?
must have a list.
Myself, no. The mayor has those.
He has the list of people.
He,
Are any of the headstones still here?
yeah, the headstones haven't been moved yet.
Oh, we got names right there.
There you go.
I have a feeling that we should maybe at least talk to one of the people, see if they've been out there, like find a family member.
You mean speak with the families who requested the move?
Well, who
No,
agreed to
They
it.
didn't. Yeah.
See if they've seen the new site. Unless it'd be easier to check that out ourselves. Do we know where they're moving them to?
Yes. You were given a direction as to where it is, yes.
Site for the graveyard. Yeah, that's true. We could visit that site, see what see this.
Because, like, I'm thinking it's like building houses out here so far out of the city makes very little sense. And if this place has always been a graveyard, why would he want this land? Unless he wants the bodies.
Oh, why would you want the bodies? Is a weird thing to want.
That is true, but
I think you're onto
heard
something.
about some. I've read about some very strange people. Not met them.
Actually,
You just.
that's a question. I know what you're thinking. Are there any important people sent in this graveyard?
Important people?
Like,
That's not what
Important
Cass
to
is
the
thinking.
past.
well, I would assume like royals or something. If there's like,
Royals wouldn't be buried out here, they'd be buried at the cap. Well, not the capital, but they would be buried at the graveyard out there.
How long has the mayor been mayor?
For a couple years now.
Is he from around here?
Nah, he was originally from down south.
perhaps.
Then he moved up here, became mayor.
Well, he moved up here and worked in my office for a while, and then finally decided to run for mayor, yes.
Was there any... That is a strange or an interesting
That's an
job
interesting thing that he.
change.
Yeah, I kind of agree there. Seems like he wanted to. There's a reason he would. Was he looking through documents or something?
His job was to help sort and file. I mean, he did help sort the tax money out better. He helped distribute money.
Not the tax money. uh,
He worked on various different projects. He helped
Ever
build the
getting
new
any-
wall.
You're... I haven't met the mayor yet, but have you guys gotten any bad vibes about him, or when he worked with you, sir? Was there anything off about him?
Foolish, young, and brash.
So, common. He just chuckles about it and just says young, dumb, and full of cum.
Something like that.
Fair enough.
Did you and him get along?
I mean, we got around. We worked together well.
But no, like, no reason he wouldn't like you, right?
Not that I know of. Other than he thinks I'm a stick in the mud.
Standing in the way of progress. Or so.
Something like
So he
that.
says.
No offense, like this is a bad part. You do seem like the old-fashioned type. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I personally like to mix in old and new.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sir, I know you don't know me very well or anything, but do you still have any of the paperwork that he used to go through? Like, you just keep it around or not?
Nah. It's all back at the mayor's house.
Oh.
That's a little unusual.
Well, I mean, if he bought the land, it wouldn't be too strange to have anything. Or did he have them when he... Did he take them with him when he left?
No, that they've always been at that house. Been there when I lived there, and there now that he lives there.
Oh, okay. Do you remember where out of the house?
Probably in his office.
Is it, out of character, is it a first or second, or how many stories does the building have?
It's a 2-story building.
Now, was your office on the ground floor? Here?
Now, why do you need to know that?
Well, I mean, if I pay... Well... You know, just to get a general feel, so when I paid a visit to him, I know where to find him.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor, that is.
The staff will help you get there, boy. Don't be doing nothing foolish.
Yeah, don't break your neck.
Foolish me. Never.
You are too young.
Perfect time to make mistakes and learn, though. But
There. The staff will lead you to his office.
well, hopefully the mayor's a reasonable man. Said somewhat sarcastically.
You, he's a. What's the
I'm
word?
sure it'll go great.
Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Right, Sada?
Oh, absolutely. He just has a sarcastic grin on his face.
Yeah. Well, seems like our work perhaps
On hold.
here is done. We should probably start heading back to the city before it gets
I have a
late.
question. Did you guys end up reading what was on the tombstone?
Actually, no, I don't think we even. Because she was
No.
in Green at the time. We
I
didn't
don't
wanna
think I
bother-
can read it either, but I'll give it a shot.
What do you
I know Infernal.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
fairly
an
certain
Infernal.
this is probably.
Damn.
Elf. I'm going to assume most of the tombstones.
It's Elvish.
Yeah. It's
Read
Elvish.
it, Gil. Read it. Read with your little elf eyes.
Are you telling him to go read the grave?
He's like holding him by his shoulder.
You know, there's another
Read,
elf
read.
here, right?
It's a miracle you can read. No.
I didn't think you were a full elf.
Wow.
Doesn't mean I can't read Elfish.
Didn't
I
claim I
guess-
was smart.
Go look. I mean, the grave just said Lady N. Vale, blah blah blah. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Blah blah.
Lady.
Something with an F.
Oh, so fancy.
The old
Fancy
man's just
word.
shaking his head as you guys are doing this.
Just. I just awkwardly waved, like, ah, like, ah, ah. Alright, let's get. Maybe we should
I'm
go.
curious. The grave she's grieving at, does it look fresh or old?
It's older. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could. It's probably aged well. Yeah, there's a few graves that are either recently finished or.
From a distance, would Cass be able to like glance and see what the gravestone she's at says?
Not from your distance, no. You can see that she's lit a candle and is rearranging flowers.
So back to the mayor's.
Well, do we want to either? Hey,
Or
check out
back to the inn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we should go back to the inn and try and get an appointment. Set up with this mayor again. Another option too, we could try and see where the supposed new gravesite is supposed to be.
And that's on the other
Hey.
side of the.
Tell you what. Two of us go see the mayor again. Two of us go see the new site.
Well, given that we were the first to like get this information, I feel like you and I should head to the mayor's office this time.
Head to the mayor's office while they go look at the other graveyard.
Yeah, given that
Well,
Fair.
we could all discuss this once we get back to the inn and have dinner. I mean, it took us a while to get out here. It'll probably be dinner time by the time we get back.
that's true.
Aaron, would leaving a coin on a gravestone be something like elves would do?
Elves.
I see.
I don't think so,
I
in my
don't-
opinion. But that's up to Aaron. Sorry.
It's not. I wouldn't say coins. Elves are more. Maybe more high elves would be coins, but like I see elves as more natures. So like flowers or something carved out of wood.
Oh, like a little wood statue.
Oh, though also I am just assuming that the woman is an elf.
Yes, yet she does have elven features.
Yep.
Hmm. Oh. As they're leaving, Cass, one, because he is curious, but also to help pay respects as well, he'll take one of the candles that he has, and he'll approach the woman, but does not really say much, and sort of do like place a candle next to her, or like where she had placed some of hers, and sort of if she acknowledges him, just sort of like a head nod, sort of pay his respects to her loss, and then also curious, read, but also respectful.
Everyone's so curious about a grave. Okay. It says
No.
No, it's more of a respect thing.
Yeah, more
it's
of respect.
Liaden Phaled. It says loving husband, father, and it will too many. May you reach the stars.
Wow.
Hmm.
A sweet
How do you spell
gesture.
that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you type
Liadan F A with an apostrophe ELAD.
Okay.
Stop making noise. Sorry.
No.
Then after
never.
a brief moment, he'll stand up and rejoin the others.
Okay. The old man is just kind of watching you as you do so, but we'll watch you also just kind of leave. Alrighty. So you guys are heading to the inn. So let's go to the inn.
To the end.
To the
Yes.
inn. I don't know where everyone is. Todd, why is everyone's characters? It's fine, we'll fix it.
How special.
It's spatial.
It's what I do best.
I apologize for some odd reason. I know Tabletop had a glitch the other day, but I guess I didn't realize how bad the glitch was until just now.
You're welcome.
Anywho, so you all enter the inn.
This has certainly been an ordeal.
Sure. Too many grave sites for one day. One set grave site, too many grave sites.
Well, more so the whole. So the pretty much.
Oh, the whole thing that the mayor just wants us to.
It's false, like the information.
Yeah.
Was pretty much a blatant lie.
He just wanted us to start shit.
The question is why?
Right.
Oh,
Why?
yes. You two say
Obviously, he wants something that's on that land.
Yes,
Or the people that are buried there on the land.
maybe.
I don't really know anything about these people. So.
yes. So you two, you are going to visit the mayor tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, probably because we were the first to arrive and get information. And then you two can investigate the supposed news site where he planned to move the bodies.
Hopefully, it is not a long trek. One needs to be well rested for.
course.
You know, it's a good thing we. Oh, yes, we didn't tell you what happened when we went to visit him earlier. We didn't
Oh.
actually have to meet him.
Oh wait,
Well,
did you see the woman?
Yes, I saw Martha, and she did give us the name of the gravekeeper and mentioned that, and then told us that he lived out at the graveyard. Um, so we were unable to meet with him. So it is perhaps good because he is unaware of Todd and I. And perhaps we should keep it that way for a little bit.
Just for a little while.
But, Sada, are you sure you want to be doing something that might upset you with the mayor? You mentioned he might sponsor you.
He smiles and says, "If I have to find another sponsor, I will. I don't appreciate someone desecrating land.
Without a reason.
Hmm. And something
And
like money doesn't count."
Mhm. Oh, Todd, will you be busy tonight?
I mean, not really.
Good, good.
Kind of all I got.
I think later I might go take a walk.
Oh, wait, who's playing World on Fire?
I
That
know,
was
this
my
is
ringtone. Somebody was calling me some spam.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh no, who's that? Is that foreshadowing? No.
No. Cass isn't the one with flame abilities.
I mean, I'm pretty much saying you could probably have me do something. Just like
Not
what?
yet.
I mean, it could be metaphorical fire.
That's true. Anyway. Yeah,
Anyway.
no.
Cass just said it's like, I might be taking a walk later.
You gonna look for your lady friend, Marsha?
Probably gonna be. If I'm not sleeping, yeah, sure.
Keep an eye on Gil. Just, make sure
Damn
he
it!
sleeps.
Okay.
Well, you're sure basically going to be like Cass has the room, and he doesn't
Yeah,
want
I'll
Gil
be your
following.
babysitter. Well, now I definitely don't have any plans tonight.
Wow.
But no, I am. If I do happen to run into the lovely moth, that would be a potential positive. No, just enjoying the night, maybe taking some reading.
Well, it sounds like fun. I'll just be babysitting, I guess.
Thank you. And now Cass is wondering to himself if they picked up on what he meant.
I don't think so.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't think so.
Anyway.
Oh,
Todd's not very smart. It's okay.
I got there.
You as a player got there.
One out of 3.
Listen, as a player, Todd got there.
Yes. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. It's perfect. All right. You guys, I assume you guys are gonna order food.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Alright. The dinner tonight is grilled chicken with potatoes and gravy. There's also a grilled salmon tonight, and for vegetarians, there's stuffed peppers. The chef tonight is really into grilling things today, so
Enjoy his grilling feast.
Can't go wrong with that.
Cass will order the salmon you said.
Okay. That will be 4 silver.
I think
No
it'll let
red
you
meat.
get in. Don't always know.
Chicken.
Order
would-
chicken tip.
That would be 1 silver.
I'll also do chicken.
Yeah, I'll do the chicken as well.
I'll do the chicken, and if possible, double order because Sada's probably hungry.
So 1 silver for each of you except for Sada, which is 2. So in total, Cass paid 5 silver. The other 2 pay 1, and you pay 2. And your food
Okay.
isn't brought out not too long after that.
In my mind, I imagine it's like half a you know those rotisserie chickens in supermarkets. Just it's like
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That sounds good.
because now I'm wondering, is it more like French food where you just like, here's a chicken quarter, that's it, that's all you get?
No, it's more, it's bigger chunks of chicken. I was trying to
Okay.
think what would it be, and I'm like, every nationality just went whoosh, and I'm like, it's something.
Probably
It's chicken.
legs, thighs, cheaper meat per cuts, probably.
Yeah,
A personal Cornish game hen.
a Cornish game hen.
Cornish game hen.
Hey, a
Full hand is not a joke. Those damn things are full of bones, but those damn things are delicious.
They're delicious.
Indeed.
I will rip them apart.
I want to make my own little personal Thanksgiving with one.
Anyway,
You all have a lovely meal. Todd, you go babysit Gil up in the room. Yay! What are the rest of you doing?
I forget. Sana and I technically have
Yeah.
I guess.
And it's 2 beds, correct?
Yes.
Too bad.
Okay.
You guys have been staying here for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
Two
look,
beds.
it's sometimes we will accidentally get. Who knows? There's a chance it could be an accidental wrong room. One bed
Yep.
wrong. Anyway, I don't think we'd be really doing anything.
Okay.
No joke. I'd be just I'd play around with like bullets out,
Mm-hmm.
but like just casually spin the chamber for fun, you know?
For funsies.
For funsies. Put people
Like
in
a-
slight danger. For funsies.
Me.
Like a-
It says, "Are you playing roulette or something?"
no, I mean, if you want to try, would you like to try your luck?
Unless.
I was gonna say, you want to play roulette then?
Sada thinks about this for a minute. No, I don't want to
wanna
kill you.
Die?
I've had some crazy. Believe it or not, I had some weird luck when I back down south. Crazy luck when it comes to roulette.
Somewhere in my brain something's firing, but I'm like, it's fine. Consequences if they be stupid. It's fine.
It's okay.
Perhaps Todd should play.
I don't mess with chance. I've messed with chance plenty of times, and I won most of the time, and then I fucked up. So we don't play with chance anymore.
And after they all head to the rooms, Cass will go on his little walk towards the other side of town.
Alright. You heading to where I think you're heading?
Probably, yeah.
Wrong map. Whoopsies.
Not that far outside of town. Still in town.
Let's move.
Hey, I'm already there.
Already there.
I'm already halfway there. Halfway there.
Halfway there. Halfway
Oh,
there.
God, no.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Sada is the dad.
Yeah, you kind of are the dad. Unfortunate. Oops.
I'm like the big brother in a way.
My dad
Well-
also hates SpongeBob.
It's not that I hate SpongeBob. It's just that I know that way too well.
Like,
Yeah.
you've heard the joke way too much. It's like
Yes.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, so the town's kind of, it's not fully died down, but it is starting to die down as you go on your walk, quote unquote. You do come across a couple of people out here and there, a couple of guards who give you some nods.
Not back.
What's your passive perception again?
14.
Okay. And you head towards the mayor's house. It's a big building. As you go by, with gates all the way around, and like a huge courtyard. Bigger than.
Any of the lights on?
You can see there's a couple lights on. You can see the candles flicker on the inside.
Does it look like, you know?
It doesn't look like it's busy, but it definitely looks like there's at least some people inside.
Is it like bedroom upstairs lights on, candles lights on, or?
There is 2 windows as you go around. You can see 2 on the upstairs floor that have like the candle flickers, and there is 2 downstairs.
While walking casually down, you know, would you be able to look into those windows with the lights on? Or look into any of the windows?
Yeah, you can easily look in and you can see a couple of maids dusting and cleaning off a sitting room of some sort. The other one's a little bit trickier, but you can see what looks like maybe a butler going back and forth, like moving various things.
Now, the ones that on the downstairs, at least, that don't have the lights on, do any look like an office that he could tell?
Roll perception.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You can
So
see
24.
You can see, from what you can see another sitting room of sorts. You can see what looks like the section with books, but from what you can see in the rooms, you don't see one that looks like an office.
Now, you mentioned like with the gates and everything. Are there like guards on the gate, around the gates, or?
You can see a couple of guards doing like a routine around the building, but other than that, it's just like a simple iron gate or iron fence that's around the entire estate.
The room that had the books and such. What side of the building is that on?
It would be on this side of the building.
Is it a busy area?
You don't see anything. You don't see any lights saying, and like nothing going on in the house. You can see other than a guard that's down here who had passed you a bit ago. You don't see much. You do know that there's 2 guards going around, so you would assume the other one's about to follow around.
Okay. but a little distance away.
Yeah. So they're going
Is it-
in a rotation.
Is it a foggy night?
Yeah, it's a bit foggy tonight.
Good, good. Guess we'll, look around, and, once he's sure that somewhat out of sight, he will cast Misty Step Fey Touch, which, briefly surrounded by a silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. And he can see into the room that is unoccupied.
That is true. So yes, you do manage to whip your way into the mayor's house.
He'll pause once he arrives and takes a listen. Does he hear anything?
You can hear a couple of maids chattering, mostly about gossip of like, did you hear what one maid did the other day and stuff like that.
Hmm. Does it look like the room's already been cleaned?
Yes, it looks very spotless. All the books are in order.
Now, once he's in the room, and, can you tell if this is an office? Like, this would be, like, the mayor's office.
No, it looks, as you get in and you can see bookshelves, you can see what looks like a couple of chairs. It kind of looks like a den with a fireplace and like basically books to read.
We'll take a closer look at the books, see if any catch his eye of, being about something that could be related to the graveyard or something that might be interesting to know the mayor has.
Okay. Let me pull up my list. Ironically, this isn't the first time I've had to pull this list up, but there is let's see, what is there in here? Let me find the right place. Ironically, I would like to point out that I've done this to myself by being too detailed and never thought anyone would truly look at this, so there's gonna be some weird shit. So...
Love that for you.
You love that for me, yeah. Okay, Okay. There's a book called Alice's Adventures in the Underdark. Don't judge me. There's a book about Scrumptious Bread and Biscuits, Secrets to the Hearth. Fabulous Fair. There's actually 3 copies of that. They're different. They're different books about different fashions and different eras. Lonesome Beginnings. You're not sure what that is. It does not give a description of any kind.
I think one can guess.
Hit the Apple, Not My Face. It is a book about archery.
I love that.
Listen, I was like, no one's gonna read these.
I like that one.
I'm gonna put jokes to myself in here.
At least I find them funny.
There's a book called The Monsters Spring. It's a drama stage play.
Yes.
There is actually 6 different stage plays listed next to each other. A lot of these books just seem to be various of different things to read to pass time. There's a couple of things about the fineries. There's stuff about farming and proper ways to till land. There are books on increasing and better environments for like barley and wheat. Like, it seems like there's a bunch of stuff in here, and then there's some silly things, some silly entertainment stuff.
So just general personal library type stuff.
Yes.
Also, quick question: is the door open or closed?
The door is slightly cracked. You can kind of
Okay.
see outside. Just for shits and giggles, one more thing that's on here. I do have 75 books on here. They're basically to represent most, if not all, of the Troy saga and Homer's books. I was bored, okay?
Love it. I appreciate your lore.
I was just bored, and I was like, no one's gonna care. I'm just gonna put random shit to make me laugh.
I'm the person that reads all the books in Skyrim. I would have read them.
From the doorway, can he see anyone?
No, you cannot see anyone.
In those maid voices, how far away did they sound?
They sound further away now. It seems like they were doing something and they happened to be nearby when you first heard them, but they're getting farther and farther away.
Guess we'll test the door to see if it squeaks before opening it enough for him to pass through.
It
If it
does
doesn't-
not squeak. It's very, very well oiled.
Good. And when he looks out and he steps into the hallway, are there any other open doors or?
You see most of the doors are either closed or slightly cracked. But other than that, no.
Traveling in the direction opposite the maids, voices went. He'll want to look through any of the cracked doors.
Okay, roll stealth.
$24.
Okay. So you're silently going through. You can see one of the sitting rooms that you had saw earlier. The light is now gone from that room, so you assume that's where the maids had come from. You can see another, like, not quite dining, but like it has a table in there. You could assume that's possibly for like meetings of some kind or something.
Yeah.
And then you eventually find the dining room.
Okay. Any of the closed doors unlocked?
Yes, all the closed doors are unlocked.
Or he'll check, just see what.
Yeah.
If he hears nothing and there's not a light on in the room,
Okay.
he'll want to check.
Okay. You find another sitting room. You can hear voices from one room, but you can also hear the sounds of like washing of pots and pans. You would assume that is the kitchen. And then you hear another room that is closed. You can hear maids chatter over there.
Okay. Now down the other side of the hallway, he basically the same thing, but keeping an ear out to hear if, the maid's in the one room, doors open or whatever, and the other ones that were chatting, if the voices get too loud.
Okay. First, the gods demand you hydrate. And they also
Yes, I'm
demand
thirsty.
you to stretch and get a treat for yourselves.
I'm gonna go grab another drink.
At least drink
Here.
this.
Oh, no, die.
Stretch and can't really get a
Will I
snack
stretch? You may never know.
to eat later. And
What treat do I get?
water, I can't really do that.
Okay. I guess.
You get. It might be a glitch. I should only have one hydrate.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
With penguins.
Okay.
Generic goldfish. Hey, my mic is good. It didn't light up when I opened the bag.
That's good.
I
not good at filtering sounds anymore.
Caramel apple suckers, some
Sometimes.
miscellaneous candy, some candy bars.
Hey
apple
Fox,
covered
out of game
cherries.
question. We have about an hour, right?
Yeah, actually less than that. So about like 45 minutes,
Okay.
and some ruminate. It might. I don't know. I'll get that checked out after stream. Okay, Mom?
So, waiting on anybody else to come back?
No. Sorry, I was answering a question with chat.
Oh, that's fine.
Apparently, my redeems have been duplicated, and I need to get that fixed.
Oh. Not fun.
Because someone asked me why there's 2 hydrates, and I'm like, I don't know.
Double hydrate.
Double hydrate.
Alright.
Triple hydrate.
So coming across these other rooms, you find various little workstations, I would call them. You find a room where you would assume people would do laundry. You would find you found the storage room where they keep spare supplies and various different things. There's just most of the stuff that you were finding seems to be like more of the servant stuff, more stuff that they entail to deal with. Selected the linens and all kinds of stuff.
Okay. Now, the downstairs, is that like big O shape and like 2 hallways and then like the rooms are on the edges and the inside, or did I just explore the whole downstairs?
You basically just kind of went. So it's like a big. Think of it like a big square. It has 2 hallways, and then the big part's open, which has the staircases going up.
Okay. So there's still 1 hallway to explore.
No, because you went down the one,
Oh, okay.
and then you went down the other.
Oh, doesn't look like the office is down here. Internal thoughts. When it comes to the stairwell, is there anybody?
As you're sneaking about, you see the butler heading upstairs.
Okay. And is the upstairs similarly shaped?
Yeah, but it's more open, so instead of like having hallways, It's just like open. You can see everything.
Cass will wait till the butler enters the room,
Alright.
and when the butler walked up the stairs, did any of the steps squeak?
No. None of the steps squeaked.
He will follow the butler's path up the stairs, like try to take the same steps the butler did.
Okay. I mean, you're probably gonna roll well on this. Go ahead and roll Dex.
Where are you? Okay. 22.
Alrighty. Yeah, you're easily able to go up the stairs.
And any doors open?
No. All the doors seem to be shut.
Okay. But there are some with lights on, and it's apparent from the hall.
Yes, you can see 2 rooms that have lights on.
Okay. Going to a unlit room on the opposite side from the butler. They'll check to see, if he hears anything and if it's unlocked.
Not much going on in there. You do find a bedroom upon looking inside.
Okay. Then he'll, before leaving that room, try to see if the butler is still there or has left the other room.
They have not.
And then he'll quickly, leave as he came, or leave the room, close door, next unlit room.
Alright. Upon entering, you do find what looks like you can find another bedroom inside.
Okay. Repeat.
Alright. The next one, you find what looks like a kind of an office. It seems small, but it is an office.
Cass will check the desk to see if it, looks used, and basically see, is this mayor's desk, or...
It definitely does look like it's been used. There's a fresh pot of ink and stuff. There does seem to be papers of sort. You are not sure if this is the mayor's desk, but it is a desk that seems to be in use. It does have a lot of paperwork about taxes and shit. I had this term earlier today. Fuck. What's it about? Like, basically the trade of the products that they have.
Okay. From the papers that are, on top, are there any that are related to the cemetery or that plot of, or some plot of land?
You find a couple of papers that are about the new cemetery. There's about shipments of stone and lumber, and you can see plants also being added into that list.
But nothing that seems odd.
Nothing that looks odd to you.
Okay. And that's the only document that's just sitting out that That's related, right?
Yeah.
Does the desk have drawers?
Yes.
Are any of them locked?
No, all of them seem open. There seems to be one drawer has paper, some has quills. It seems new bottles of ink, letters, wax seals, and stamps.
So just general stationery,
Yes.
all blank?
All blank, ready to be filled out.
Okay. Are there bookshelves or like a filing cabinet around?
No, this room is very, very plain. We'll call it. There doesn't seem much going on in this.
Basically just a desk in a room.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, once more,
As
you
you
know,
go to
he'll-
open the door, you can hear what sounds like footsteps.
coming towards me,
About
I'm
just,
assuming.
yeah, actually, there should be coming towards you. Yeah.
Is there any other doors?
To this room, no.
Okay. Hmm. Are there any plants in the room?
Nope. All there is the desk and the chair.
Hmm. The type of desk, does it have a back to it? Like,
Yes.
could you see underneath?
No.
Oh, so okay. Um. Hmm. Let's see. Are there curtains?
Yes.
Okay. Um. Curious, can silent image mimic a wall?
Can it mimic a wall?
In the sense of, should the door open, could cast silent image right in front of himself to make it look like, say he's in the corner by the doorway. Make silent image in front of him look like the corner that he's in, but empty. And as he moved, basically sort of like keep it in front of him, and it mimics the wall behind him.
Technically, yes.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Cass will, basically I just spelled out my plan. Cass will remain by the doorway, sort of like up against it, prepared in case the door opens, as he listens to the footsteps.
Yeah. As you're in the corner, it isn't long before the door does open and the butler comes in. And he heads over to the desk.
And as the door opens, spell. And does he close the door right behind him?
No, he leaves it open.
Well, with the door open, and after basically during the commotion of him sitting and whatnot, he'll move the silent image spell, and like slip around the door out of it.
Okay. So you're out in the hall. Okay. As you're out in the hall and the butler has gone into the room and you have this silent wall in front of you. This is not what I expected to happen today. You see several women walk out of a room.
From behind the women, does it look like it's a bedroom?
No.
Does it look like an office?
Yeah. And they're all in various array of getting, dressed as they head to some rooms that are on the floor.
I can just imagine how red air is right now. As they file out, does the mayor follow behind them?
No. He just waves to them and he shuts the door.
From the hall, can you see if there is other doors that lead into the office?
No. As you're trying to process this, you can see the butler leaving the office. And he heads towards the stairs.
Okay. Well, Cass knows which room's the office now. More than likely.
How long does the silent image last?
About 10 minutes.
Okay. As you're sitting there pondering, you can hear the butler, greet one of the women, and then realize he seems to have forgotten something and turns around and heads back towards the office that he just came out of.
Now, the women, did they file into basically spread out to every room?
They went to individual rooms, yes.
So now the only probably empty room would be the butler's office. Or was there another room that did not get a guest?
The room that was the first two rooms that you checked did not get a guest. The butler's office, you can see the butler heading back towards it, and then the only other room up there, other than the rooms.
First two.
So there's 4 rooms on each side. So there's the 2 bedrooms, the butler's office, and then another room that's right next to that. And then across the way, there's like, for a fact there's apparently 3 bedrooms and then the office.
Okay. So 4 of the bedrooms now have ladies in them.
3 of the bedrooms have ladies in them, yes.
Okay, so there's an empty room on the same hall or same side as the butler's room, right?
There's 2 empties.
In the butler's office.
There's 2 empties on the same side as the butler's office.
But that still leaves 1 extra room.
Yep. 1 room you haven't checked.
And nobody went into.
Yep.
Is the light on?
No.
Cass will check that room. If it's unlocked.
as you're making your way to that, you can hear the butler murmuring to himself as he opens the office door and goes in.
What does he mumble? Or can he not discern?
You can hear him mumbling something about missing his glasses.
Ah.
And then you open the door and slip inside, and it is another bedroom.
Are there any glasses in there?
No.
Well, guess well then, now that the somewhat safe-ish position, and not on a time clock, is the room look like it's just like a spare room, or
It seems to be
does it
well
look
kept. It seems to be like another guest room.
But does it look like there's any personal belongings or anything in there?
No.
Like that somebody's currently okay. Staying by the door, but not where like somebody could see when they open it directly. Basically, Cass would want to wait,
Okay.
listening to the hallway for anyone coming close, or to hear if he could. The mayor's a big guy, right?
Yes.
To see if he could hear when the mayor leaves his office. Short rest.
Okay. While you're doing this, Sada, your stone rings.
Yeah.
The what?
Your stone rings.
Oh. Actually, yeah, I'll pick that up.
It says,
Oh.
"My lord, I hope all is well. I have not heard from you in quite some time. How fares your plans? Can I help you?"
He stops
25
for a
words.
moment and
25 words.
he thinks about it for a moment and says, "What do you guys think?"
You're by yourself. You have.
It's not. It's
Well,
me
actually, you
and-
have Infernity.
uh,
Yeah,
I'll
you have.
think Infernity. Yeah, Infernity would be in the room. What do you think?
Well, obviously, you should tell her that you're doing well. Of course, that's the first thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what she could do about this situation, if like the current situation. But you could tell her we will be.
By the way,
into-
Sada, you're the only one that heard her. It goes straight into your
well,
head.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So,
maybe
Phil-
you should probably explain.
Yeah, he'll explain the message.
Oh, so that one dragon can responded, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, given the message you said, obviously the first step, reply saying everything, everything's going well so far. I guess that's like the most common thing to start with. I guess I don't know. You said it can only say read out to 25 words. Yes.
Yes.
25. Okay.
Oh no.
Who did we lose?
That was.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I
Stuff happens. I don't know what happened.
It's alright.
I guess you can update telling her we will be heading to. What's the other town we were planning to go
Los
to?
Santos.
Los Santos. Thank you. You could tell her we're heading to if she knows of Los Santos, we're heading there. Once we've settled something with the mission here. So, yeah.
So basically, doing well, heading to Los Santos after tournament here. Currently trying to find sponsor.
Searching
No.
for sponsor. And whereabouts of brother? Wait, is that 25 in total?
You're currently at 15.
Oh,
15. And any information about brother's full name here.
Yes.
2 more
That
words.
works. Wait, what now?
2 more.
Thank you.
Yep.
There you go.
All
You
right.
could also say and you.
I mean, she started the conversation. So.
That is true.
He was the one who started, and then we're just saying, like, we're responding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna have to rewatch this like several times just to get that message down.
I was gonna say, Trade, why don't you type it, like, how you want to word it, and then that way.
Alright. Give me a sec. So,
Or mark down the timestamp and
doing well. Hold on. So, what did we say exactly?
So you respond with, I would say respond saying we're doing well.
You are doing well.
You are doing well. We're on the search for a sponsor. We'll be heading to Los Cientos. Which, how is that spelled, by the way? Los Cientos.
Hold on.
If you have the map on the side, you can pull it out.
I
2,
can.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17.
It is LASENTOS.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 23.
And then,
25.
yeah, and we said thank you in the end, I believe.
There we go.
We'll be heading to Los Cientos after
Okay.
tournament. Information about full brother's name here would help. Thank you. Alright. Yep, that'll do.
Alrighty. Todd.
Hi, it's me, Todd.
It's your Todd. You are currently sitting in the room watching the child. When a letter appears in existence and floats to you.
What the fuck? Sweet magical letter. I don't trust this at all.
Is it-
What's the address?
May-
It doesn't have an address, but it has a symbol that you recognize.
Oh. What's the symbol? Or I just recognized the symbol. Okay. Still sus as hell. I'll open it.
It is a letter from a benefactor you met. Asking for a favor.
No. Okay. Okay. What exactly? Just ask for a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And with that, without warning, you are no longer in the room, Todd.
Oof.
And we'll-
Oh no. No, poor Gil.
And we will leave it there. We will come back to the show.
Oh,
again.
that is rude.
Oh no, Gil. I'm
Oh,
concerned for the
hopefully
child.
he's asleep.
he's asleep.
Okay, good. I was like, I don't know.
And we will come back
He'll be asleep.
sometime in October after my move.
Sorry.
Dang it. Don't
Enjoy
get to
the move.
finish. Don't get to find the office.
Not this session. I was looking
Until
at the
next
time and I
time.
was just like, I gotta get this message to Sada and I have to get Todd to disappear. Just stare.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm just staring at the time and I'm like, listen,
Well,
cool.
there wasn't so many goddamn empty rooms.
It's a big like.
Oh, that's a dungeon for you.
Yeah. Well, to be
Yeah.
fair, you're only exploring like this half of the building. The other half is just the maid staff home and stuff. So yeah, it's a big building. I made it to be stupid and to get lost in if possible, and I'm like, I've made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
But yeah. I don't have a map of the inside because I honestly didn't think we would be back here. But yeah,
Oh no, we're in the back rooms.
in the back rooms.
Cass, you're in the back rooms.
Hanya! Just
Oh,
empty
no.
and empty. This is more and more rooms.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You finally found your home.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. It's been an interesting evening. Some things didn't go the way I thought they would go, and we'll see how that plays out. It's gonna be fun.
Chaos ensued.
Chaos ensued.
This is what you get when you play with players that don't necessarily go along with the plan right away.
That's fine. I like the fact that you guys are checking all the books. I'm like, shit, all my random bullshit's gonna get aired out. Fuck.
Love your random bullshit though.
There's a link to the Discord if you want to come and hang out with us. I will do an announcement when streams are going to start back up. I have the rest of this week and then next week, and then I'm off for a bit. So,
Ooh.
I will let you all know when I am available to come back. If you want to follow me on all my socials, I can spell. No, I can't. Fuck. Socials. Still can't spell. This dyslexia is really annoying. If you want to follow me on my socials, click that link. On my YouTube, I post a video on every Monday and every Thursday, up until whenever I run out of videos to post. So hopefully I'm back before that happens. And if you want to support me even more, there's a link to my Patreon where you get the videos posted there before they go up on the YouTubes, as long as some random bullshit, like the new player cards that I had put out for each of the groups. I posted them there first. And if you want to support me one other way, there is my Ko-fi, where I have all my pins and keychains for sale because they're adorable, they're cute. There's some that look like little paws and you can touch the toe beams there. And there's the keychains, which are shiny. At least one of them is. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all had a good time. Say bye, everyone!
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.